Life on Earth is a wondrous and diverse tapestry. From the towering redwoods to the smallest microorganisms, our planet teems with a staggering array of life forms. But have you ever stopped to wonder how all this diversity came to be? The answer lies in a powerful and unifying concept: evolution. Evolution is the gradual change in the characteristics of a species over many generations. It is the driving force behind the remarkable diversity of life we see today. This process is driven by a simple yet elegant mechanism: natural selection. In the relentless struggle for survival and reproduction, individuals with traits better suited to their environment are more likely to pass on their genes to the next generation. Imagine a population of beetles with variations in color, some green and some brown. If a new predator arrives that prefers green beetles, the brown beetles will have a survival advantage. They are more likely to reproduce and pass on their brown coloration to their offspring. Over time, the population will shift towards a higher proportion of brown beetles. This simple example illustrates the core principle of natural selection: differential survival and reproduction based on heritable traits. Evolution is not a random process, but rather a response to environmental pressures, shaping life forms over countless generations. The history of life is not lost to time. It is etched into the very anatomy of living organisms. By comparing the physical structures of different species, we can uncover clues about their evolutionary relationships. This is where the concept of homologous structures comes into play. Homologous structures are body parts in different organisms that share a similar underlying structure, even though they may serve different functions. Consider the human arm, the wing of a bat, and the flipper of a whale. Though outwardly different, these limbs share a remarkably similar bone arrangement: one bone in the upper arm, two bones in the forearm, a cluster of wrist bones, and 5 digits. This structural similarity is not coincidental. It points to a shared ancestry, suggesting that these diverse limbs evolved from a common ancestral limb. As these lineages diverged over millions of years, the limbs were modified by natural selection to suit different environments and lifestyles. Further evidence of shared ancestry can be found in the earliest stages of development. Embryos of different vertebrate species, from fish to reptiles to mammals, exhibit striking similarities in their early development. For instance, they all possess gill slits and tails at some point, even though these features may not persist in the adult form. These embryonic homologies suggest that these diverse vertebrates share a common ancestor that possessed these features. As evolution progressed, different developmental pathways emerged, leading to the remarkable diversity of vertebrate forms we see today. The fossil record offers us a remarkable window into the past, revealing the gradual changes that have shaped life on Earth. From ancient single-celled organisms to the complex creatures we see today, each fossil tells a part of the story. These evolutionary transitions are like pieces of a grand puzzle, helping us understand how species have adapted and evolved over millions of years. By studying these remnants, we gain insights into the environmental pressures and genetic variations that drive evolution. It's an ongoing journey of discovery, one that continues to shed light on the intricate tapestry of life. In our quest to understand evolution, direct observations are invaluable. Over the years, scientists have documented numerous instances where species change over time. These changes can be subtle or quite dramatic, but they always tell a fascinating story. Take, for example, the peppered moth in England. During the Industrial Revolution, the dark-colored moths became more common due to pollution. This shift is a clear example of natural selection in action. Convergent evolution shows us how different species can develop similar traits independently. It's like nature's way of solving the same problem in different ways. Consider the wings of bats and birds. Though they come from different evolutionary paths, both have developed wings to fly. This phenomenon highlights the power of natural selection in shaping life in parallel ways. Evolution isn't just something that happened in the past, it's happening right now. One of the most pressing examples is the evolution of resistance. Pesticides and antibiotics have saved countless lives, but their overuse has led to resistant pests and bacteria. This ongoing battle illustrates the relentless pace of evolutionary change and the importance of using these tools wisely. The story of evolution is written in the DNA of every living organism. By studying genetic sequences, scientists can trace the lineage of species and uncover the history of life on Earth. Each discovery adds a new chapter to this grand narrative, helping us understand where we come from and where we might be headed. Evolution is not just a theory, it's the framework that unites all of biology.